Hello everybody, it's George from ShopTo here, and welcome to my first play of Gravel. As you just saw, we had a bit of an intro, thought that was kind of cool to stick in there. And Gravel is a game that I've kind of been looking forward to since I saw it at a press event, what was it, like the middle of last year? It's been quite a while since I last saw this game. I'm going to talk over this because this guy is just talking about what it is, and I can give you a brief outline. So we are playing, here we go, this is kind of an arcade racer with actual licensed cars, so unlike the likes of Onrush, which we've got coming later this year, which doesn't have real cars, this actually has car licenses. As you can see, we're in this classic, I think it's a Toyota, could be wrong, and you've got a Subaru Impreza there and a Ford Focus to my left, but oh, I came into that corner way too heavy. But yeah, there is I think it's four, don't quote me, 4 or 5 like different disciplines in this game. This is the Wild Rush one, I think, which is like cross-country rallying, and I must admit this does feel very arcadey, but it also feels quite fun. It's very easy to pick up and play. That the driving style is actually quite cool. This is actually quite good. It reminds me of the old style games I used to play back on like PS2 when all I used to play was races. But yeah, this is feeling quite cool so far. Or you can rewind as well, according to that prompt on the screen. The graphics are kind of weird. I don't know what's going on here. I might have a fiddle with the graphics in a minute. But the way this game works, it's got like a gravel channel. So it's kind of a bit like how Split Second worked, where it was like TV series where you had to perform, win races and stuff for the fans and the TV show and stuff like that. I'm not sure how it works in this game because, as I said, I don't know all that much about it, and I'm not that far into the game. This is literally, as I said, my first play. This is the first race, sort of like the tutorial. And it literally puts you straight in. You literally miss nothing beforehand, apart from like creating your user profile. I just went straight in with the video. Okay, that guy wanted some. The crashing physics are interesting. There is a bit of damage on my car where I've rear-ended a few guys. Okay, so we hit the side of that tree, and as you can see on the left-hand side of my car, and the right actually, the impact damage to the right, you can see I took some damage there. The rewind system is actually really quick and easy to use. That was pretty painless, whereas on Forza it can be a bit slow and hunky, whereas that was like almost instantly. So we're currently in second place behind Salah. I'm going to get him on the bend. This drive is actually really fun. Like, the cars don't feel like bogged down by the terrain. I guess oh, he's going over and I'm in that. Is that the finish line or what? Yeah, the cars aren't bogged down by the terrain too much. I guess that's not as realistic as it could be, but I think it's kind of fun. Oh, there's a little jump. That was cool. I don't know if this is 60 FPS either. When I rotate around the car, it definitely doesn't feel like 60 FPS. As you can see, bottom left, we've got the map, pretty self-explanatory. The UI is nice, clean, but this really does feel like a very arcadey kind of game, one that any racing, or anyone, not even a racing fan, will be able to hop straight into, as opposed to like Forza and Gran Turismo, which are very much more sim-esque. The control scheme is exactly what you'd expect. I think we're about to cross the finish line just here in first place. There we go. Seeing what the pyrotechnics like Split Second. So yeah, Off-Road Masters. I don't know if that was the Wild Rush discipline. Race, eh? Oh no, it is Wild Rush, top right, there you go.
The start. What awaits you this season will leave you breathless.
Will leave me breathless. Alright, I'll hold you to that.
The first show points of the season will be earned. The rules are simple. The more spectacular manoeuvres, the more show points you earn. Riders who want to reach the final have to earn quite a few. Back to Gravel Channel, the programme which revolutionised the off-road world. Be sure not to miss the season where all the drivers aiming at the title take on unprecedented challenges. Wild Rush, cross-country, speed cross and stadium circuit races are just a taste of what awaits them. Still not enough? Now you know that the best drivers from last season will be back too. Ryan Carter, James Watanabe, Scott Parker and Justin Evans. With them on the track as well, it's going to be difficult working out who's going to win. Only the best will make it to the final decisive part of the championship, the final lead. Things start to get really serious here, because a certain Sean Walker is waiting for them. The off-road master is pumped, and he has, believe me, no intention of giving up his crown. All the ingredients for another unmissable season are here. Stay strong. Off-Road Masters is back.
Okay, so Off-Road Masters seems to be like the show on the Gravel channel, which is like the racing channel, I guess, on like as you would have on TV. And Off-Road Masters appears to be the series, and you saw the 4 disciplines there. You've got Wild Rush, there you go, stadium circuit, so like in stadium races. I'm really excited for those because I haven't raced in a stadium in a long time in a racer. Speed Cross, I'm not exactly sure what they are. Maybe it's like Rally Cross, so kind of a bit off-road, a bit track. Cross Country Master, which is, or Cross Country even, I don't know what Cross Country could be, because that was, the one we just kind of did was a bit Cross Country, but that was classed as Wild Rush, so well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll do a couple more races here in this video. So we appear to have one episode 2, and then we challenge the Stadium Circuit Master, and you go all the way through to the final league where you challenge the bloke from Dallas, Texas, or Houston even, Texas. So yeah, this guy looks cool. But yeah, this is kind of cool. We've got characters we can interact with. They seem to be acted a little bit cheesily, but you know, what can we do? So really, these are all these liveries or cars we've got available. Okay, so we were in a Toyota Celica Turbo 4-wheel drive, and then you've got, oh, that's a classic. That is a classic, but I think this is the real classic for me. Oh, if you didn't want one of these as a kid, you were doing something wrong. Look at that Subaru Impreza 2003. That's one with the cool backlights and a cool spoiler. Damn, that's a cool car. That's a recent car, that Toyota, not Toyota, that Fiat even. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, okay, so go to the showroom. Is this where you can apply liveries? Or no, it's just where you can like take screenshots and stuff. It said I unlocked a new livery. Oh, here we go. So is this the livery we get? And then we can get that one, and that one. That one's obviously got branding on it. These ones are kind of plain. But yeah, we'll stick with the basic one because it's the only one we've got for now. Race options, vehicle. We can't change any of those. Finish at least 3rd, complete the race, finish 5th. Okay, so we just need to finish 3rd pretty much to get the 3 stars. But obviously we want to finish 1st to get the more points for the season and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just pretty straightforward. It put me straight into this mode. I'm not sure how the multiplayer works, so I'll have a look after this race. We'll have an explore around the menus to see what's going on. But yeah, it put me literally straight into this mode. So from what I can see, this is the default mode. Was this the race we've already done? Am I being a complete moron? Am I gonna have to back out and start a different race because this looks like the same track?
And we always keep our promises here at Gravel Channel. It's all combined in our favourite formula: extreme motors, incredible locations, and wild drivers. In one word,
I swear we just raced this track.
There are even more drivers in the title hunt this.
Yeah, I swear we just raced this race, but okay, we're going to do it again anyway. Did we race this? Yes, we did, because it's given us the prompts. Okay. So we'll quit and we'll do the second race. That's completely my bad. I mean, it wasn't very well labelled. Well, to be honest, to defend myself, it wasn't very well labelled. Okay, here we go. So you got weekly challenges, time attack, which I assume is like time trials, getting around the track as quickly as you can, multiplayer, free race, and then off-road masters, which is the career mode. So what are the weekly challenges? Have a look at these. Oh, okay, so it's like a set race that you have to do. Look at that beefy Hummer. That looks cool. You get 100,000 show points if you beat that time. Should you ever go at that? Time to beat 3 minutes and 8 seconds. I don't know if that's any good or not, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to try the weekly challenge and get some show points. 100,000 seems like quite a lot, because if I'm not mistaken, I think we got 12,000 from winning that first race. So 100k, that's going to be, what, 10 times that? Just under 10 times that. So that should be pretty cool. Okay, so this is like a checkpoint race. It's not a complete circuit. It's 2% loaded. It's going to need to do a little bit better than that, because I don't want to be sat here for a long time. And I think we might actually have to. Oh no, here we go. It's speeding up now. Cool. But yeah, from my initial impression so far, it's very sit down, get straight in. Very low barriers to entry skill-wise. There's no driver aids, I don't think, which I kind of like, but the cars are quite easy to control and handle, so you shouldn't, in theory, need those driver aids. It is quite arcadey, but that's what they went for, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. The graphics aren't the greatest, but I feel that's not necessarily the main focus here. I think they just tried to make a fun game, and from what I've played, it is pretty fun. So far, at least. I wonder if you're allowed to rewind. I assume you're not allowed to rewind in this race, because that would be a little bit cheating, because you could just get the perfect run every time then, couldn't you? The reason I keep doing that is because I'm pulling down on the stick to like lean over the top of the car like you would on like GTA, so I can see what's coming over the hill, but it just spins you round, which is kind of annoying. 179 kilometers an hour, so you can change that to miles per hour at some point. Okay, we're miles off the course. Okay, great. Got straight up reset there. That was kind of annoying. I could have made it inside the checkpoint there. I feel like I could have controlled that and redirected to the checkpoint, but whatever. Oh well, I'm sure we'll beat the time anyway. It can't be that difficult, surely, especially not when it's out early for reviewers. Like as we all know from what game is it? Cuphead. Reviewers aren't very good at playing games. Am I right? Well, to be fair, I'm not very good at playing games unless it's Call of Duty, FIFA, or something like that I've played before. There's a lot of jumps on this track, meaning I haven't got a lot of time on the ground to really put the power down between checkpoints. We're going to dodge all these jumps because obviously that slows us down. We're about halfway through the track so far. We've only had that one hiccup. I assume it's this way, yeah. Where am I going? Okay. So there was shortcuts there. Feel like they weren't very well labelled, but that is me being a complete dingus. I probably could have obviously not had that issue, but that wasn't particularly well labelled. Oh well, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. We lost quite a lot of time there though. The ground's quite cool. You can feel the difference, especially on the sand here. And then going on to that like wet sand, you can really feel the difference here. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, I was quite excited for this game. I think it has potential. It had potential, and it's executed somewhat. I feel so far the graphics could be a little better, but that might just be a setting I can change at some point. I am playing on a PS4 Pro as well, and it's not blowing me off my feet, if I'm perfectly honest. But as I've said plenty of times, it's about the gameplay, not necessarily the graphics for these arcade style races. Whereas the likes of Forza and GT Sport, there's a lot more of a focus on graphics because they are the hardcore games and everything's got to be perfect. Where's the finish line? Oh, we're never going to do this. We're nowhere near the 3 minutes and 8 seconds. It's miles away. Damn, dude, we screwed up a little bit, but even still, we were nowhere near that. Where's the finish line? Oh my god, yeah, we were never beating that. How the heck are you supposed to do that? That's crazy. There's no way those two crashes cost us 20 seconds. I guess that's for the experts, but we gave it a go. We gave it a go. We didn't do it, but we gave it a go. So yeah, that's the weekly challenge mode. We've seen the Off-Road Masters Road mode even. I'm not going to try multiplayer because it's, as I said, pre-release, so not many people are going to be playing right now. We'll head back in here. I want to do another. Let's do another race. Yeah, we did that one. Okay, there you go. You can see we've got 3 stars on that, and oh, you can see it's highlighted in red as well. So it was my bad. We'll do this next race. Okay, we've got the trophy truck, Toyota T100. This is a stadium race. Yeah, stadium circuit. Okay, so it's all like mixed up. I thought it was going to be like Discipline 1, Discipline 2, Discipline 3, Discipline 4, but it appears to be a bit of a mix of them, which I guess keeps it fresh. I don't know what the music is on this game. It's interesting to say the least. Yeah, pretty straightforward circuit by the looks of things, and it looks like there's some pretty big jumps in it, so this should be quite fun. And stadium racing is always fun. because it's so close and intense,
All the adrenaline of
and
our
you're
races
usually not
and
going
all
that
the
fast.
enthusiasm of a packed-out stadium. I couldn't imagine anything more exciting if I tried. Welcome to the fans watching out there.
Oh, I can't deal with
Off-Road
this
Masters has come
commentary
to Los-
though. This guy's funny. He's a funny man. I think I saw a stadium race. Was one of the ones that was demoed at the event I was at, and it looked very fun. That's what got me excited for this game, if I recall, actually. Yeah, but as you can see, the tracks are tight. The cars aren't that fast. It's a real like battle of who's gonna get that good line around the inside, like we did there. That was nice. And yeah, it's gonna be a bit bumpy, this one. Bit crashy, which is fun. That's why I like it, because the tracks are so tight, the cars are so wide. Like, you could literally have 3 people next to each other there maximum, but here it's like 2. Oh, okay, we crashed a little bit. I'm definitely going to rewind that, because in my opinion that fence should be aligned with the barrier, but whatever. O'Connor, we're coming for you. Murakami, we're coming for you. Oh, I got around that corner again. That's a great corner. Cool little jumps. How many laps we got? 5? Just 5. I'm already on lap 2. Come on. Want a little bit more than 5. Gotta get past 3 people yet. Okay, so up into 4th. We know we got this bend in our pocket round the corner here. That was a nice little overtake there. This one here, this is our bend. Okay, he got ahead of us there, Meyer. That wasn't bad from him. Once again, got the jump and the fireworks. Okay, I was hoping that would happen. Okay, we're up into 2nd. 2 laps to remain. Another jump over the finish line. Martin, you are going down to Chinatown, I guess. I don't know why that's an issue. Chinatown sounds fun. You've got the same decal as us on his car. Alright, 1 lap. We've got 1 lap to get Martin. Oh, we don't need 1 lap. We've done it on this lap. We left Martin in our dust. Oh, he's coming back. He wants some, though. Good old Martin. I'm taking that inside line again. Came a little bit too close to the wall there. Got that bend nice. Kick the tail out on the way out. Martin's miles away. It's 1 corner to finish now. As long as we don't screw up on the wall here. Perfect. And there we go. Gone a bit wide, but not what Martin's not going to worry us realistically. There we go. To finish the race. Cool little slow motion jump over the finish line. And Martin is a very jealous man. So, that's... We'll listen to what this guy's got to say.
And these guys always manage to leave me speechless.
He's so cringy. That commentator is the cringiest commentator I've ever had. Oh, so we got 100... Oh, wait, no. Is that 100? That's 119,000. So we got 112,000 from the first race. So 100k is literally nothing. But yeah, that's been my first play of Gravel. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And be sure to read my article that accompanies this. Oh my god, look at how... Look at the wheel arches have been weathered. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. That's pretty sick, actually. That's good attention to detail. I like that. They've literally been worn away by how often they've been like scraping on the tyres and stuff. But yeah, it's been Gravel. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Be sure to read my initial thoughts in the description below. I have an article that accompanies this video. And I should have my review out by hopefully the end of the week. So be sure to stick around for that. Mine has been George, and I will see you guys very soon.